And we are back, folks. We are on YouTube, Facebook, and live in action here at the 15th Street Bar and Grill in Auburn, Washington. You are watching the semifinals. Sorry for the interruption. We had a crash happen, obviously. What's up, Liz Cole? Rebecca Slider, Trisha Honey, Mickey Small. Semifinals between Cindy Sleva and Sheila Clark. Cindy is sitting at let's see. All right, it's 4-zip. Cindy's up. Semifinals race to 6. Thank you.
We'll bring some silverware in 1 second, okay?
Thank you. It's 4-zip Cindy, T.R. Olson, Tim Curie. Thank you very much. Thank you. We apologize for that interruption. Again, if you are looking for the bracket for this, the live bracket is located on Challenge. Head on over to, are you 3? Yes, that's you.
Is that me? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
All right. Head on over to the NWPA Facebook page where the challenge bracket has been posted.
Okay. There's no in between.
Yep. Let's see. And for the challenge bracket, I'll see if I can find it for y'all. And I'll just, post it on up.
You know, you can just take that over there with you if it would be easier for you.
Take one. Oh, duh.
It's wireless. It'll just go.
Oh, what a concept. Some days I wonder how I made it through life
Well,
this long.
at least you're not still using a quill.
That you know of. And for those that want to know, the NWPA has a new website. If you go to www.playnwpa.com, check it out.
It's a nice shot by Cindy. Oh, stop. She really does have the feel of these tables.
Oh, yes. You know, Cindy and Eddie, they frequent the weekend tournaments here. I heard last night had a fun little turnout for the Saturday night tournament.
And she's got 7 in the side. Let's see if she actually tries to hold this, or she's going to bring it back across the table to take in the 8 ball in the corner. She's going to come right back across. Nicely done.
Those of you in the Facebook chat room, we just posted up the link to the challenge bracket. And in the YouTube world, that has been posted up as well. Enjoy.
It's a beautiful shot on the 8.
You know, she's shooting strong today. She
Don't I know it?
yeah, she got a 6-0 win against Michelle Hughes. And she did some damage when she was playing Mary Beth. What was that, 6-2?
6-4.
Oh, 6-4, I'm sorry.
Her-
No, I remember now what happened. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, she played me. She beat me 6-2. And she did not get down as far as she wanted to there.
Mm-mm.
Beautiful. So that puts her up 5-1. So that puts Cindy on the hill. And she is racking for Sheila. I was actually looking to see if Angelique had her phone and whether or not I can get her to get the payouts. Okay.
This looks like it'll be a jump shot here that Cindy will be taking. She's broken out that jump stick more than I've seen anybody else do it. Dang it.
Not Memorex? Not Memorex?
Memorex?
Oh, you're too young for that.
I am
Tapes.
too young, huh?
Tapes.
Oh, yes.
Memorex
That's the
tapes.
brand.
Yes.
Yes, I remember now. No, I do remember.
Is it live or is it Memorex? That was a very long time ago.
Did their logo have like one of in the letters? Did it have broken up into like lines?
It might have. I don't
I
remember.
I'm very visual that way. I remember weird details. Anyway. Mr. Junior Sardancolo. Sardancillo. How do you say your last name?
Sardancilio.
Sardancillo.
I asked Daniel one day, how do you pronounce your last name? And he says, well, how do you pronounce it? And I showed him. He says, yeah, that's pretty good. I went, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I can see him saying that.
Suzanne Smith is in the hot seat. He is funny. Okay, so the payouts for this event. We have $500 added. First place is $492 plus that paid entry into the NAPT Desert Challenge in Las Vegas. Second place is $341. Third place is $227. Fourth place got $142. Fifth, sixth was $88, and seventh, eighth was $68. What's? He posted it? Oh, yeah. I know. I try to keep them, and then I don't. Didn't we get lost in my phone?
Do you ever use Genius Scan?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. The problem is I have 2,000 and some odd pictures and stuff in my phone, and a lot of it is because I'm a closet gamer, so I do a lot of screenshots. But don't tell anybody because nobody knows.
One of my favorite programs is Genius Scan.
Mm-hmm.
And so I end up labeling things, and I put, I actually do tag the documents. So if I ever wanted to look up NWPA for anything, I type in the NWPA tag, and all the documents that I've ever tagged with that show up.
Well, yeah, I have it on here. I used to use it for score sheets.
And no, I am not sponsored by Genius Scan. And I am no way being compensated by them for that.
Yep, see, it's right there.
I love that program.
I just never kept anything. I just would scan it, turn it into a PDF, and send off my score sheets.
Mm-hmm. Is she taking a selfie over there?
She is.
Good Lord.
You need to put a freaking headset on. Get over here.
You're so vain.
I'm answering these anonymous questions on Snap.
Why?
With your face?
Well, yeah, you have to take a picture after you answer it to be able to post it.
Oh.
You don't have the YOLO app?
I don't snap. I mean, I snap, but I don't snap. I gram, I Twitter, only because it's linked to the gram.
She grams and she tweets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She faces.
I do face.
I hand you your headset.
Oh, yes, princess. Uh-oh, watch out, folks. We are going to be joined by Angelique Hall.
Thanks, Snap.
What? What? I didn't do it.
So you tweet, you gram, but you don't snap.
I do have a Snapchat account. I just don't even remember the last time I logged into it.
Huh. And you book.
I book.
So you book,
I book.
you gram.
I gram.
You tweet.
I tweet.
You don't snap.
No.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, but the question is, do you line or Discord?
What?
Do you line or Discord?
Yes.
and maybe vibe.
Oh, hey, yes, I vibe.
Hey.
And speaking of all those fantastic social media outlets, head on over to the Facebook page and you'll see a flyer that we are doing some prize giveaways. We are giving away a set of Cyclop Hyperion TV tournament balls.
They're really cool.
They're so pretty. I believe there are 20 balls in that set.
Yeah, because you get, well, is it 20? It is 20.
I think it's 20 because you have your standard 15,
Uh-huh.
then you have the extra 3 large print money balls,
And then
there
you
are
have
also
the-
2 cue balls.
Right, there is 2 key balls. And one of them is kind of it has little diamonds on it instead
Yeah.
of the circles like the measles. So you guys standard cue ball, and then you have the ones with the diamonds on it.
Yes. And also other Rail2Rail gear as well as sponsored swag.
So, yeah.
Get your swag up.
Level up with the awesome Rail2Rail gear, right?
Yeah. T-shirts, polos. I need to get some hoodies.
Yeah, you know what? Hoodies are amazing, Ma. What's wrong with you?
I'm like, that. If anybody were to ever ask me that question, what's wrong with you? I'm like, that's a loaded question. I mean, loaded.
I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
After the 3 years that it would take to answer that question.
What is wrong with you?
Where do we begin?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me count the ways.
All right.
You're welcome.
Sheila plays a safety.
Okay.
What to do, what to do, what to do. Do you just snuggle up on it? Do you send it down table?
Oh, she's gonna bank it.
Call it to the side. Well, she's up, what, 5-0 now, so she can afford to take a few chances.
See, you say that, but I'm always so cautious. I get so worried.
Well,
Because remember, I mean, for pool, it's hugely a mental game too. And once your opponent starts creeping up, next thing you know, your head changes a little bit, and then the whole dynamic of the tournament for
yeah,
you
that is
changes.
true.
So I never want to ease up.
Well, I think when I'm taking a little bit more chances, I'm feeling comfortable.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. If I am really playing conservative, oh well.
If I'm taking more chances, I'm thinking Jack Daniels.
Well, already then.
Jack is your friend, huh?
She's liking Jack. I personally prefer Dawn.
Oh, Julio, huh?
Oh yeah.
You and that tequila. I don't know. I like the crown.
I do too, no lie.
Yeah, she thinks she's royal.
Oh,
It has to be sweet, though. I like the apple.
oh, you mean you like diabetes? Goodness gracious, that stuff is so sweet.
I shoot it, too.
Oh jeez.
I mean, that crown apple is so sweet that it like makes my teeth hurt when I drink
so
it.
yummy.
Oh,
It's so yummy. You know, have you ever, I know you guys have had this. I'm sure everybody has. But is there that liquor that you smell and it just automatically turns your stomach?
yeah, it's all tequila.
It's usually whiskey for me.
Oh, goodness.
Or beer. Beer. I can't do beer.
Oh, I love me some beer, but like you said, any liquor that makes you that you just smell it just turns your stomach. Yeah, tequila, all of them.
Okay, so I love me some tequila. Last night I was on Patron.
Huh.
and I love some Crown Apple. But if I smell regular Crown, I can't do it.
I like to drink regular Crown, and I like the browns. I like the browns, like all the whiskeys and Let's see.
Oh, Chris says the peach is delicious as well.
The
Oh
peach
my
is
gosh.
now. If you're talking about diabetic coma sweet, the peach is diabetic coma sweet. I can't even shoot the peach, but that's a good one to mix, though. It's a good one to mix.
And Cindy's going to bank the 10 into the side, just like
And
that.
that's it, folks.
So, enough of this discussion about alcohol.
Why?
Miss
All right.
Tequila drinker.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah. Anyway,
So it's done and over with?
yeah, that was 6-0.
Jeez Louise.
She is just on
She's a
fire.
monster. Do we want to set up a new live stream or just keep on moving? Let's not even.
You know, we just wanna, let's just, because we've only been on for, 25 minutes, so
Yeah,
we'll
oh
just
yeah.
leave it.
All right, folks, we're going to go right into the final.
In just a minute, so we're not going to go offline because we're going now. We're just going to power through. How's that? But we are going to take a little bit of a break because they're going to take a break.
Does Chris know that we've got a wireless mic? Oh, he doesn't because it's linked up to this, not
It's like,
to the
yeah,
world.
it's not up to the
Here.
world. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not giving him this.
That's dangerous. I
Yes,
feel.
that would be. Let's.
So,
Oh, are you over here about to sing? You gonna put your
la la
Mariah,
la 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 la.
your Mariah Carey on?
What I was talking about earlier, folks. Head on over to the Rail2Rail YouTube channel, hit subscribe, and if you would like to, also hit that little bell next to the subscribe button that will help you get notifications every time we go live. Go to the Instagram page and type in Rail2Rail TV to get over to the Instagram page. Follow, and back on Facebook where you see this flyer. Underneath in the comment section, tag 2 friends. And that is how I will know that you are entered in for the giveaway that we will be doing on June 9th, just before the 11th annual Team 8-Ball Championship Finals. We're guesstimating that's going to be around 4:30-ish. So stay tuned and watch all weekend. If you have not signed up, actually there's still time to sign up for that tournament.
There is. I think it's right here.
So do I just do that? And then
Yep.
voila, that's the tournament that we're talking about.
Yep. You have to be a member of Players Club Limited. But, yeah, June 8th and 9th. It's our annual 8-Ball Team Championship.
It says 2018 qualified. Does that mean to be 2019?
No, it's 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because normally this tournament happens in January.
Oh, that's right. That's because this
And-
got snowed.
Yes, Snowmageddon hit,
Snowmageddon.
and yeah, we just couldn't do this.
Yes.
I called Chris and said, yeah, if you're gonna do this, you're not gonna have streaming because we're not going. Have you seen the roads?
It was dangerous, but there is still time to form a team. All 3 players. You can actually have, I think, like a backup or a sub to jump onto the team, but the 3 players playing in each match, the cap cannot exceed 1650. This should be a pretty juicy tournament, and I hear Paul Purdy is going to be out there because he was asking how's the weather conditions like inside here.
Oh.
What is the atmosphere of the room?
What is the atmosphere of the room?
It's very cold, very chilly.
Well, Paul, you show up, and all of a sudden, all the air is going to exit.
And
Love you, Paul.
I'm going to try to be a handy camera woman in just a second here, and I'm going to pan the room with the fancy camera that.
Yeah. Let's see. You want to put me on camera 4 in the preview? First of all, okay, on the preview. On 4, okay. Now, hit enter. It should take you. Okay. If it doesn't do that, just go to auto here. There you go. You're live.
Talk about the 10 7-foot diamonds.
Yeah, there's 10 7-foot diamonds here. There are, if you see way off in the back there, there are 4 9-foot diamonds. So we got league players playing over there. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized room.
Look at that camera woman work.
She's awesome. So you see her swing back on around here. And if you keep on going, you'll see that's Ford sitting across the way there, and you keep on going to the left there. You walk out those doors, and that's where the bar and the tables are, and karaoke stuff. And you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Congratulations.
I'm not going to go yet. I'm going to watch
Con-
you guys for everything.
Yeah, no problem.
Good job. Good job.
Vacation day for the next one. So I
Are you? Good.
I'll put in Fort on Monday.
Cool. That was Mary Beth. She was a great job, great first tournament. So she is going to play in the next one. Yay! Which is in Oregon in August, the first week. Again in August.
Oh, were you talking to me? Don't give me that blank stare, Mom.
Let me go over to Rail2Rail.tv where the schedule is,
Smart thinking.
at least for our streaming schedule. And
Literally, rail to rail, the word rail, the number 2, the word rail again, .tv.
yes, August 3rd and 4th. We'll be at the Underground in Aloha.
In Aloha, Oregon. Now that's just mean.
I
That's
know,
just
right?
mean. You
When I
say
saw
aloha.
when I saw that on the schedule, I was like, "Oh, Hawaii? No,
No.
Oregon."
Oregon.
And if you know
Dang
Oregon,
it.
there's nothing Hawaii about Oregon.
Sorry, there is not. We have John Throckmorton, who is joining us from Lehigh Acres, Florida. Welcome to our stream. We are getting ready for the finals match between Cindy Sleva and Suzanne Smith. This will be a single race to 9.
Can you hand me my drink over there?
Maybe.
Be careful, there's a laptop too.
There's a what?
Machinery over there.
Yeah. Please. Don't hurt this one. Of course, you weren't involved with the last one, so it's okay.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me this time.
It's pretty awesome. Cole Gibbons in the chat room for the Facebook world. Huge up and comer. No,
Yes. He is, yeah.
he's already in. He's not even up and coming. Played magnificently in the last Lincoln City tournament.
Yes.
Have you looked at the YouTube chat? Is it working again?
Well, if I can find the mouse.
Thank you, John. John Throckmorton is going to share the stream. That is very much appreciated. And again, please go and like, subscribe, follow, stalk, all of the above, the social media platforms.
That is too funny.
I've
Yeah.
been having a blast here ever since being honored to join Rail2Rail.
Yes, we have a good time. That's part of what we feel is important, not only to watch good pool, talk about pool, all the fun stuff, but to have a good time as well. Because frankly,
Life's too short.
life is too short and sometimes pool can be a little boring.
Nuh-uh.
She said, "Nuh-uh."
Okay, so if you've been streaming for as long as I've been streaming,
Thank you, Cole.
then you'll know that you can only say, okay, she's going to take the 8 ball into the corner pocket, come off the rail, and come back over for the 9. Mm-hmm. So many times. And you sit in this chair for, 10 hours. I've done 20 hours. That's the longest day I've ever done. Poor Annie and I were just freaking exhausted. But you do it enough, and it's just like, you gotta have a little fun in there. You have to have something, a little flavor. So we've always tried to do that. Oh, why are you laughing at me now?
I'm laughing because, hi, I'm Sophia. I am full of flavor.
Yes, and her sidekick, Angelique.
Yes. Oh, she ain't no sidekick. That's definitely a main character for real. We have been having so much fun here. And like I said, I've been very blessed and very fortunate to have these opportunities to hang out. Shout out to the Bad Boys for, sharing. And I know I've been Team Bad Boys, but I'm now also Team Rail2Rail.
Well, Rail2Rail has been hooked up with Bad Boy since almost its inception. It was probably about a year after that we started going to, let's see, I think it was 2013 we actually started going to Texas.
I'm going to pause really quick.
Yeah.
Do you see what Suzanne and Cindy just did? They hugged each other. They had a moment together. And then now they're going to just play like beasts against each other.
That's the one thing I love about this tour and the
Yes.
ladies who play on it. It is about the camaraderie. It is about, the friendship. It's also about the competition.
Yes.
But you really don't have that cattiness that some people talk about when they, every once in a while you get somebody you might be a little bit, or there's personalities that don't match. But most of all, it's that kind of thing. You give each other a hug, but once, game on, then everybody's going to play their hardest and they want to beat you and they're going to do their best. And then once it's all over, you give them a hug again and we're on and, and
Go take a shot and call it good.
Yeah. And they congratulate each other and that kind of thing. And it was really nice for me personally. This was the best tournament I've had. I played the best in this tournament than I have ever in the NWPA. And to have so many girls, so many ladies come up to me and say, "Oh my God, you're playing absolutely amazing. That was wonderful," And even Cindy and Suzanne and Andy, all three of them, are like, "You are playing so well." And they've seen me play for a lot of years. So it felt really good. And it's that kind of encouragement that's really nice because they know I've been playing this for forever. When I first started, I couldn't play more than 3 stops a year. So it was like, for 4 or 5 years, that's all I was playing. But I was getting out there trying. And then I got on the board and then, started playing all the time. But it's been... one thing that keeps me coming back is people keep saying, "You're doing well." Camelia Kirk, I had played her, and she says, "I really like what I'm seeing in your game, and you keep at it because you're doing the right things." And
yeah, I know. I really didn't get to catch up too much with her, but it's so cool to see everyone and to see these ladies play against each other instead of only at Lincoln City or only at
you're right.
other places. And it's a beautiful thing. When girls get along, it's a beautiful thing. When women get along.
That's really hard to do, by the way, when you have a lot of women. I just want to put that out there.
Well, I guess it depends on your attitude.
That's true.
If you walk into it thinking, "I'm going to have a good time, I'm going to love all these people," and that's what you do, and it comes back to you.
Absolutely. You're so right. Remember, there's a bad ball in the room. We confront it right away, take care of that problem, and then have fun.
And then go have fun with the rest of the balls.
Go have fun with the rest of the balls. That's right.
That's so dirty. Oh,
Well,
Lord. No, that's just me. That wasn't really dirty. It's just me.
Oh, there's your hubby.
Oh.
I have been watching and playing you for a very long time, and now you are awesome. Well, I think she's always been awesome.
Ew.
Hey, he didn't send smooches or anything, so just relax over there.
Gross. Stop with all the lovey-dovey. I'm just kidding.
Chris Lehman says so few and far between, I'm sure. Oh, Warner goes, Jean Belucas is my random guess for the next trivia question answer.
Okay, so
Warner, you already won your self-entry into there.
Yes. Okay, so because of I was not prepared with the trivia as well as I should have been because I was not expecting to get so deep into the tournament because, I usually play 3 or 4 matches and then I'm out. And
Mom.
this particular tournament, I got pretty deep, so so I didn't have and just changing things up a little bit, and
New people trying to give away everything.
Yeah. New
Sorry.
people and training new people and all that kind of stuff. So I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be. So we're going to roll over the trivia to the next weekend, which is the Players Club Limited Championship. So we'll be doing the trivia. Don't forget to go to our Facebook page, tag 2 friends under the
Comment section for the flyer.
For the flyer, right.
We are doing like a sweepstake giveaway.
So you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, go to the Facebook page underneath the flyer, and tag 2 people. So if you do that, then you get entered into the drawing. We're giving a set of Hibernian TV set balls. I mean, they're really nice. Sophia brought them yesterday, and it was like, oh, these are beautiful. Do we have to give them away?
I know, right?
So, and then...
Again,
and then we
pretty
got
awesome.
Rail2Rail gear, and we got stuff to give away. So
Pretty awesome sponsored swag.
yeah, I got a couple of Bad Boys T-shirts, older ones, and then
Get your swag up.
Oh wow!
What
Your dad goes, yeah, go play her and see just how lovey-dovey things are.
No. See, I had a conversation with one of the ladies over here earlier, and I said my goal is one of these days to be really good in pool. That way I can play mom and whoop her butt.
Do it. Practice.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Yes.
I don't care about any of these tournaments.
Oh wow,
nah.
she doesn't care about any of this. She just
No.
wants to
she
beat
wants
you.
to, yeah.
I just want to whoop mom's butt. That's it. I just want
And
to.
you know what I have to say to that?
I just want to send her home with
Your
her
mama
tail
said-
between her legs.
Your mom said, "Bring it."
That's exactly what I said. Bring it, little girl. Let's go.
Hey now. Not supposed to be calling names. What just happened to the whole like, I'm gonna love everybody? Now you know what you're talking about. Hey
you're
girl.
Exempt. You're exempt because you're her daughter.
Well, not only that, but you just threw down the gauntlet.
Yeah,
I
you,
d-
you did. You did.
Hold on. Pause.
You kinda
Pause.
did.
Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Did you or did you
don't
not?
listen, Linda, me.
Did you or did you not say long time ago that you want me to be a good pool player
Well, yes,
and
but
you'd love to be able to play me?
yes.
So then
Nice
why would I
shots.
not want to beat you?
Nice shot, Cindy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but it was just that whole send you packing
Yes.
kind of
There was
thing.
a tone.
There was a
There
tone.
was a
It
tone.
was. It's because it's my mom.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of things I can do to my mom except,
tone.
And I bet you it started about the age. My daughter's giving me tone now. Oh, she's 3.5, and she already started this attitude trip even
yeah.
before then.
Yeah, I would say it starts about a year and a half.
She does a little stomp her foot down and put her hands on her hips like she's someone special. And I said, "Oh girl, oh girl."
Ooh.
I start speaking in Vietnamese to her, and that's when she knows it is serious.
Ooh. That is actually kind of cool.
Warner, he says my money is on Adrienne. And in the race, in the keep it in the family feud.
Yeah.
Get in the family feud. Listen, Warner, you haven't met me yet. You don't understand.
Tina Dub says I want to play Adrienne. Hey, you know what? Seems like you've got a lot of challenge matches lined up here.
Yeah. Let's
You
go.
should start charging.
What did Dad say over there?
She will give you a hug before the whooping. Dang
Of
right.
course.
No, see, that's what she does now. But she gives me the hug after she whoops my butt. And I'm feeling like, oh, why did I even try? I'm hoping that I'm the one that has to give her a hug, Dad. She's going to come to you afterwards and be like, do you know what your daughter just did? That's what I want. That's my goal.
It's interesting the imagination that our children have.
Oh,
right?
it really is, because I haven't cried over somebody beating me for a very long time.
And if you're crying over someone beating you, then I would have to reevaluate life. Just saying.
Maybe I just want it to be dramatic because she
Oh,
beats me so much.
You want it to be dramatic?
I do. I want it to be dramatic. I want the dramatic win.
Drama queen over here.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, Linda.
Chris Gomez, you're absolutely right. That was a very nice out by Cindy. I know. I'm like, we forget that we're here.
We're here. Yeah, we're supposed to be, commentating this match
Race
between
to 9, right?
Race to 9, Cindy Sleva and Suzanne Smith.
And folks, this is not a true double elimination. This is just tad bit longer of a finals race when it comes down to it. So Suzanne has been on the A side undefeated all the way through so far in this tournament.
Yeah, she's kind of on fire.
I know.
What?
Your dad says I retired him because I schooled him on a 9-footer. He never plays on a 9-footer.
Oh.
And a 9-footer will expose your weaknesses. And, you know,
More room to expose everything. You know, Cindy's awesome. I remember reading about her in one of the papers. She won the bar box champion down in Reno when that was still happening. I wish that was still going on.
oh, me too. I'd like to go back. I went in 2012. And, boy, was that an eye opener.
I heard that it's just so fun down there, that one.
Oh, it was.
And it's I'll be open and unhinged about it. It's way less expensive than Vegas. Like
It is. It was. That actually used to be the Reno Open,
yes, the Reno Open, yes.
which Ford used to run. And then
Oh.
it got taken over by, I don't know exactly what happened there. You have to ask Ford. But then it became the Bar Box Championships. And, yeah. And now it's not happening anymore at all.
No, it is gone.
And it's kind of sad because that was a really cool event.
I keep hearing, yeah.
Hey,
But I
what-
remember reading about her and I'm thinking, starstruck. And then I meet her and I'm like, starstruck.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hey, Mom, what's the name of that tournament that's the week of my birthday in Vegas?
The week of your birthday.
God, the blank stares today. You're killing me, Smalls.
What? The World Championships? It's the,
In July?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the Worlds. That's just the BCA PL
B-
Worlds, right?
BCAPL World Championship.
I want to go to that so bad.
Are you part of the BCA now?
No.
Well, get qualified, girl.
No, I just want to go see. Please.
No, get in.
I'll place like 3,000th.
Doesn't matter. Get in.
And I have to build up my stamina because last time when I played in Oregon, my last match, I gave up. I was like a walking zombie.
I'll tell you a trick. You know those Cliff Bars?
Mm-hmm.
Pack about 6 of them inside your pool bag. Eat half of one like every few hours, and drink plenty of water.
That was the other thing is I was hungry
Yeah.
the whole time, but every time I ate, I would just get tired.
So, what I found is, for me, there's only certain foods I can eat during a tournament. I kind of blew it here, but I was okay. But I usually have chicken Caesar salads, and I will eat it 3 times a day. But I will start off the day with a couple of boiled eggs and a banana, and I don't eat anything heavy, if I'm going to play. Not a whole lot of carbs. So even when I was here, I had scrambled eggs and bacon. I had some toast, but, no hash browns, that kind of stuff. No pancakes, anything like that is going to drag me down because if I eat a whole lot of carbs, I get that tired feeling. So you have to learn how to manage. So for me, it's keeping the protein going. So I will have nuts with me. I will eat bananas. Bananas
She
are
set
great
herself up
great tournament food.
pretty nice right there.
Yeah. So you just have to figure out for your body, what do you need to keep that going? You don't want to rely on caffeine. You don't want to rely on sugar. So you got to figure out the whole diet. What keeps that energy going for you?
That's a perfect setup for that 10.
It is.
I never really understood how much really goes into playing in a pool tournament. It's kind of crazy.
It's funny when people talk about, oh, it's just a game, it's just a game, it's just a game. Yeah. You get into one of these tournaments and you play. If you figure out how many games you play each match. So, like, I went hill with Suzanne Smith. So that was...
that was 10 games.
11 games.
Plus the one.
So that's 11 games that I
To win
played
the
in
6, yeah.
that hour and a half. Then I went right from that to my next match, and I played another 7 or 8 games. I don't even remember. And then I played another 9 games, and then I played another, so, and this is back to back to back, because I was on the B side at that point in time.
Right.
And you get knocked over on the B side, you play back to back to back.
Right.
So there's stamina involved. So
How many games did I play in Oregon? Remember we figured that out? Was it 32?
It was like 30 something, yeah.
32 games back to back. That was the first time I've ever played that many games in a day, a weekend, a week even.
I challenge people. I challenge people who play those long tournaments because I remember I had to do what I suggested where I have my energy bars that were packed with different things. I went to Vegas and I had qualified for singles and APA in both 8 ball and 9 ball, and it was played simultaneously. It wasn't split. And I know Cray Dumo went down there at the same time for the same thing, 8 ball and 9 ball. So we're playing back to back to back to back from basically 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning all the way till midnight. And I challenge people who do get to go and do those tournaments to wear one of those pedometers and count how many steps you're actually taking. And I guarantee you, you're going to find out that you burn a ton of calories when you're walking around this table, when you're taking shots. Like your heart rate fluctuates the entire time. And your heart rate has a lot to do with how many calories you burn.
Right.
The higher your heart rate, the more calories you burn.
Yeah.
Right.
It's science.
Big facts.
Yeah, it is. I actually did wear a pedometer when I was down in Lincoln City. And I think the highest I got one day was 14,000 steps. And that was a busy day. But it usually went from 10 to 12 and a half. So 10,000 to 12 and a half. And I had the 14,000 the one day. It was crazy.
Totally not related to tournament play, but talking about pedometers, when I was down in Oklahoma setting up for Black Gold with Bad Boys, I had my little, what do you call it, the Fitbit.
Uh-huh.
My Fitbit was on 23,000 steps in one day.
Oh my
And-
goodness.
But that didn't even start until I landed and got to the facility to start installing tables with everyone else. And that's only 40 tables.
Yeah, it's a smaller event.
23,000 steps just in basically half a day.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, don't think for 1 minute that this is just a game and there's no endurance involved. There's a lot. All right, so Suzanne came back a little far. She wasn't either not far enough or too far, so she's hooked herself. She's calling the side pocket. Now, for me, I don't know if you guys noticed when I was playing, but I oftentimes call a shot, and I'll call it not really thinking I'm going to make it, but it's one of those just in case kind of things
Yep.
because if I make it, then I want the next shot. I don't want to give
Risk.
up. Risk. And the other thing is if I I just don't want to. I just don't want to risk it. And there was a few times when I thought, the 10 ball's in the way. I'm going to call the 10 ball because, if that sucker goes down, I want I want it. And our current score is 2-1. Or can you see? It's 2. Cindy. Oh, Stacy, you're sweet. Oh, Dad says you're not getting a Vegas trip for your birthday.
Fruit. I want to go to Vegas. I've never been. And Mom's been how many times? Ashley's been. All you guys have been to Hawaii.
I haven't been to Hawaii.
Oh, well, fine.
Dad's the
Whatever.
only one's been to Hawaii. I haven't gone.
Ashley's been to Africa.
Well,
Was that on a
You-
mission trip?
no, actually, she studied abroad and did
Oh,
a lot
that's
of.
fancy.
Yeah, she studied in Spain for 6 months.
Yeah,
And
she's
then-
super fancy. I got 4 degrees. I never got to do that. Psh. Went to the wrong college.
Yeah, apparently you did.
Jeez. Actually, that's not true. One of my colleges offered it, but I have kids.
There's that.
Yeah. I wanted to be like, hey, baby daddy, you want to take the kids for a year? I'm going out of the country.
That doesn't work so well.
Yeah, no. Especially because we were together at the time.
Oh, man. We're going to have a whole lot of fun, I can tell Angelique.
Let me guess. That was probably about 2 years after KK was born.
Yeah, you know what? You're about right.
Susan, scoreboard.
Just put it up.
Okay. Oh, was it not showing?
It was
My
not
bad.
showing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I would have brought that up, he would have been like, excuse me? You want to do what?
All right. She's going to be playing the safe on this 5. I think she's going to try and use the 10 as a blocker. Send the 5 to the rail, come back down, and bring the cue ball on the other side.
Just like that.
Nope. Still see it.
I can still see it. I just wanted to bring that cue ball up a little higher.
But can Cindy cut that into the side?
Yeah, she'll
Yeah?
be able to
Okay.
cut that in the
I was
side.
going to say, I would cut it in the side.
Yeah, well, you don't know any better.
Leave me alone, mother. Gosh.
Oh, shots fired.
You're so rude. Dad, I think I deserve a trip to Vegas with all this abuse I'm taking.
Oh, spoken
See?
like a true millennial.
First world problems.
Man.
Well, come on, Angelique.
What?
You're a low enough skill level player that you really don't know when you shouldn't do something.
Well, you know what?
You look at it and say, "Oh, I can make that," and you
But
do.
should you make it?
But should you make it?
Mom of the year, Adrienne.
I'm just over here shaking my head. Thanks, Mom.
Hey, you know,
You know what? Sometimes I
I had to-
actually know what I'm talking about.
I had to endure your teenage years, so I feel like I'm justified here.
Well, I mean, you shared in the load with that.
Yeah, poor grandma. She'll
You
never be
know.
the same.
It's kind of scary how real the whole saying "I brought you into this world and I can take you out at any time" is now that I'm a mom, because I didn't really understand it until I became a mom and until I started getting the attitude.
Right,
Well, it's like, for real, girl?
Oh, yeah.
She's my little spitting image, but oh my goodness. I mean, attitude to match too. Who am I kidding?
See, my daughter, Rihanna, she's my payback.
Yeah, I think so. She's a lot like you.
Oh, she's worse than me. I have an attitude, but hers is like times 1,000.
Ooh,
That
did she
was-
get it?
Oh no, I don't think so.
That looked-
No. Well, I mean, in one case, she's got Suzanne shooting over a ball, which is never comfortable, and she's shooting out of the pocket. The
Correct.
6 ball is down below the side pocket there, so there's not an easy cut into the side. And it kind of puts the side pocket in play a little bit. So it's not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination.
The only thing that I can see happening here is another safety, hitting it
Yeah.
directly on, going to 2 to possibly 3 rails, bringing the cue ball forward and hiding the 6 ball behind that 7-10. I can't.
Yeah, that's possible. Well, she went to cut it in.
Oh wow. Or cut it in.
Yeah, well,
There's that.
that was
Oh,
one thing to
is
do.
this a bowling split? I call it a bowling split because the cue ball going to be able to. No, I can't.
No, I think you can hit the 7 without hitting the 10.
Can you hit the 7 and hit the 10 to bank it into that?
Oh, well, there is that. But would you want to?
That's see, low-rated player. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Let's do it because
rock on. But higher level player, no. Let's be smart about this.
yeah, because it's a lower percentage shot, and if she got some and hung it up, but that's
But-
okay. She's going to leave it tough here because nobody likes that cut to the corner.
No,
And that cut is actually really easy to miss and hang the ball.
just basically bounce it off of that knuckle.
Yeah.
And Sean Lewis I remember him practicing something very similar to this where you hit into the rail first and spin the cue ball into the ball.
You can do that, yeah.
That was a long time ago.
You can actually have like the ball almost like in the middle of the rail and have your cue ball back over here by the corner pocket and do that and bring that object ball back to where your cue ball was. I've seen that,
Oh, wow. Was that a good hit?
but that's not something I've ever practiced. So, yeah, Warner, knuckle, point, horn, whatever you want to call those little points on the pocket.
Yeah, I stopped calling it the T word because I felt really embarrassed. I'd blush every time I said it.
Well,
What word is that?
The T word.
Okay, I'm going to mute.
The other word for But we don't use those words. We are polite, and we say the point or the horn, which is what they call it in Canada.
We're ladies.
Yes, and she calls it the knuckle.
Shout out to Chris Melling for letting me know about that. Calling it the knuckle in Europe. And Europe. They're called points now.
The points and the points of the pocket, yeah.
They're called many things. Let's see.
So, yeah, when we first started streaming, that was one thing I put my foot down. I said, nope, points. Points of the pocket. I have no idea what anybody else called it, but that's what I said. I'm going to call them the points of the pocket. Mickey.
What happened?
Oh, she says, we were talking about that 10 ball. And there's another game for Cindy. We were talking about making that 10 ball, banking it and stuff. And she says, and if you make it, you look cool. And looking cool is always a plus.
Oh, right. What is it? What's that saying? Cut for the win, bank for the show?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
That's
Why does it not sound right? Cut for the win, bank for the show?
I've never heard it before. So I'll have to.
Hold on.
You're going to video chat? Anyone I know? Oh, okay. Let me guess. Are you going to get a call? Mom, you have to come home now. There's a spider.
I'm glad they're at Wild Ways right now, so I don't have to worry about those phone calls.
Railbirds TV says, draw for the show, follow for the dough.
Draw for the show,
Follow for the dough.
follow for the dough.
And I use a lot more follow than I do draw.
Interesting, interesting.
What are you doing?
I'm streaming the stream.
All right, Suzanne's got the one in the side pocket. She's just going to follow this over to the side rail and take the 2 ball up into the corner. And she'll follow that up a little bit and take the 3 in the side. Hey, Richard. It's good to see you. So Suzanne's next ball is that 5 ball. So 3 in the side. Just going to leave her a little long on the 5 ball. But should be able to go to the end rail and come back down for the 7 in the corner. So we got Poke and Hope, Spray and Pray. And then we got Dilly Dilly. And then Warner said,
Wait. What?
Poke and Hope.
Poke and Hope?
It's referring to some people's strokes because they kind of more like poke at the ball instead of actually stroke through it. And they just poke it and hope the ball goes in. So it's called Poke and Hope.
And what was the other one?
Spray and Pray, where you hit it really hard and everything goes flying and hopefully something will go in.
These sound really dirty.
It's not.
It does, though. It sounds dirty.
Welcome to the pool world. Anyway, and then Chris pipes up with Dilly Dilly, and he's just being funny. And then we got Warner with Sweet Baby Jesus, let this ball fall.
Sweet baby Jesus. That was you yesterday, matter of fact.
There was a couple of those, yes. Oh, please.
Spray and Pray.
Spray and Pray, yeah.
Sounds like a cat.
I've never known a cat to pray.
I'm just saying.
No, it's a lot of times, especially in 9 ball because slop counts, and it's a lot in 8 ball as well. But in 9 ball,
It gets dirtier. Is that what that says?
yes. Welcome to the pool. I mean, we have shafts, we have strokes.
I know. We've been talking about balls and shafts, and every time I start laughing.
And butts and hi.
Hi, pretty girls.
Now, that girl loves sleep like me.
Oh, I love sleep
Hi.
too, girl.
Can you wave? Can you wave? Hi. Wave.
She's like, no, Mom.
Ah.
Give me a pout pout fish.
Did somebody put a cat up?
Yes. Anyway, so my whole thing about the spray and pray is, you just hit the cluster of balls really hard. As long as you're hitting the lowest ball on the table, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
And especially on these 7-foot tables,
Mm-hmm.
you hit it really hard, something might drop. So call it spray and pray.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Bye. See you later.
Who is that with Adrian? Mom, mother.
Who's that with what?
Bye.
Your YouTube chat.
Oh, well, I have my daughter, Angelique.
Hi.
So it's Angelique Hall and then Sophia Tran.
I'm the oldest and the bestest.
I'm back. Had a little quick chat with my mini-me.
She's adorable, by the way.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She's my favorite person in the whole wide world. And she does a thing, the whole wide world. She's got a flair for the dramatic. if you
Oh,
know.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not sure where she gets it from.
I'm not sure. I'm sure. But I'm sure Angelique can relate to that.
I definitely can. Definitely can. Yes.
All right. So Cindy scratched on that. Now Suzanne's got a ball in hand, 2 ball out.
This should be
Pretty routine here.
Yes, I like that. This should be
Routine. 9 on the side. You come around the rails.
Just
and you got
like
the.
that.
You want to come off the rail a
Bounce
little bit.
off the
There you
rail.
go.
Perfect. Perfecto.
How am I reading this way over here and you guys aren't seeing it?
Zane Morrison goes, and you won't say. See, even Facebook blocked it out. Huh? Hey, Railbirds TV, that should be Sherry Ross
Good.
or Kevin Ross.
It's either Sherry or Kevin Ross. I'm not sure which one.
Well, Kevin was in the Facebook chat room a little bit earlier, so I'm assuming that's got to be Kevin. Sherry will normally go under Sherry Ross for YouTube at least,
Or Queen Ross.
or
I
Queen
think.
Ross.
Mhm.
Hey,
Hey. How you doing?
It's Kevin.
Brian goes, wow, don't hurt yourself patting your back. Must be talking over to you, Miss Angelique.
God, Mom, I'm telling you. Patting my back out. What are you talking about, Dad? I am the bestest.
Okay.
You know, when I said this was a family show, I didn't mean literally.
What are you
you
talking
knew
about?
it would be inevitable.
What? Because he keeps talking?
Oh,
No, you.
Oh,
but
me?
we said this is a family show, you know, so we mind our P's and Q's and, you know, don't swear and all that kind of stuff. Well, what I didn't know was that was going to be a family show.
Hey, I mean,
The Rail2Rail family show.
Chris, yeah, you can share a link to the tournament at the cue ball. We support the cue ball. Love that room.
Oregon, right?
Yeah. Salem. So the NWPA goes there every year.
I was just about to say that was
Yeah.
one of the NWPA stops.
They host the U.S. AM preliminary rounds.
Flip coin.
I appreciate you asking, Chris.
Oh, there you go. You gotta show it. That's very awesome. I remember there's something to be said about people who do follow streaming etiquette as well. While you are streaming a tournament, it is nice to ask the streamer if you can post certain links to other tournaments. Mm-hmm. And if you do want to promote another stream, make sure you don't say, "Hey, go watch this stream instead."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I always when I log into somebody else's stream, I always log in as myself because I'm there to listen to their stream and not necessarily promote.
To support them, right?
Yeah, to support them, and I don't. I'm not there to,
Steal.
promote Rail2Rail at that point in time because I watch streams too and I like it.
I do too, and that's how I get to learn a lot more about how other people do things and how other streamers are set up. Very nice. It's good contact, but geez, look where that 10 ball is in relation to where
Yeah.
the 2 ball is now. I feel as though Cindy has an opportunity here to go ahead and blue cheese that 10 ball in.
Okay, give me the rest of it. What the heck? Oh, now I see why. Let's take that away, and then maybe it'll give me the message. What?
just kidding.
Hit the down arrow. Yeah, how about you just go bam, bam.
Oh, well, if you insist on doing it that way, fine.
Leroy.
Hey, Leroy.
Sophia Tran saying, "What's up, Leroy? Missed you, sir."
Did I just see what I did at the time? Did that just happen?
What?
You guys aren't paying attention.
That was a
What?
that was a 210 combo, right?
Yep.
Yep. So she just blue cheesed the 10 ball in, just like
She did. Now, you can look right there, and those things are live.
Mom.
You don't have to actually look around. You can just watch that screen right there.
Listen, okay, I just
Don't Linda me.
I wasn't gonna lend to you because you're right. I have all the camera screens in my face, and I'm still trying to look around the computer. Like I don't. I don't know why.
And you guys tease me about being blonde.
Okay, listen. It's been a long time since I had a blonde moment. Okay.
Yeah.
define a long time when it comes to
Oh,
blonde
about 20
moments.
seconds, I think.
Oh, okay. Shots fired.
See, working off the meals right now. Working off the meals right now. You are absolutely right, Chris Lehman. That was an awesome 210. Not as easy as people think it would have been. That 10 ball was pretty much 1.5 balls outside of that pocket.
You know, I'm kind of liking the 10 ball combos.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, me
Shot of
too.
the tournament.
Those are
If
amazing.
I can go back I should have written down the time that you did it, because I would go back and just snip that section out just so I can show everyone. I should have done that.
Well,
That
you
was
still
the
can.
shadow tournament. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna have to sort through a bunch of stuff now.
Oh.
Oh, the world's smallest violin playing a sad song for you. That's exactly what that said.
All right, Suzanne opted
Safety.
to push. No, she pushed out.
Oh, push. My bad.
Yeah.
So that's actually what Cindy on the Hill, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a race to 9.
It's a race to 9. It's 3-1.
Oh no, it should be 4-1 now, right? Because Cindy just comboed.
Oh,
Okay.
right. I missed
And
that
even
one.
then, it wasn't even Hill. I'm over here trying to pad Cindy's score.
So Cindy plays a safe back. Suzanne's got to kick off the rail. And see here, I would go ahead and call the side pocket, or call if the one would actually go past the
The
6.
I think it does.
So I would go ahead and call the side pocket,
Just in
and
case.
hit it with enough speed so that it's going to go over, just in case it does.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah, sometimes it's there.
Hey. None of that.
What?
I was yawning.
You're not allowed.
Okay.
Don't you have a drink over there?
I do.
See?
Oh my goodness. Hey,
Girl,
Jasmine.
You better drink up.
Yes, ma'am.
Dear heavens. Yeah, she's got Red Bull over here.
Cheer. I can't even say it.
Hey, none of that now.
Dear.
No, it's not dear. It's
Jeer.
cheer. It's dang. How does he say it?
Cheer Jesus.
See, it's hard to say.
Yeah, but that's, everything's hard to say for me, so that's nothing new.
Still learning English.
I am.
Speaking of English.
I'm gonna get
It's
it
a
down.
second language for me.
I'm gonna get it down. I'm telling you. I'm gonna learn that catchphrase.
Gibberish was my first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Pig Latin was mine, I think.
I was like, sign language.
Yes, Josh, this is the finals. Race to 9. I could put that on here instead of field 1.
Josh Anderson, hello.
Remind me next weekend to bring a blanket.
Cassie Epperson, now that's another woman who I would love to see play the NWPA events. She is fierce on the tables.
Is she in the chat?
She's not in the chat, but her hubby, Josh Anderson, is in there.
So I think that was a shout out.
That was a shout out to Miss
Hint,
Cassie.
hint, nudge, nudge.
Mrs. Cassie. I'm just going to say
I
Ms.
think all women should play the NWPA.
Yes.
But I'm kind of,
A little biased.
a little bit, maybe.
A little.
I've been playing the NWPA since 2005, and I've had a lot of fun. I've made a lot of friends. I've been involved in a lot of things. Some of them a little bit more challenging than others, but it's been a blessing for me. Ooh. Oh, she was just off a little bit. I didn't even see that. 1, 2, 3, 4 rail kick.
Oh yeah, I played in the NWPA. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
NWPA.
Tour stop number 2.
Tour stop number 2. First time ever playing in a tournament, and all the ladies were super nice. I didn't know a single person except my mom.
Now
Isn't
you
that
know.
so
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she played. And here's the funny thing is she's never played league. She never played a tournament. Not even a bar tournament, guys. Nothing. Never. She had never played 10 ball. She had no idea what a push was. Her mom forgot to tell her that she could combo the 10 in early and she wins the game.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. No, I wish you would have got that on camera. That would have been funny, because I swear my reaction was like, wait, what? What? What's happening? I don't understand.
She's playing Kira, right? And she has ball in hand. and there's a 5-10 combination. And she has ball in hand. I mean, the 10's in the jaws of the pocket, right? Mm-hmm. And she could have played that and actually won the match at that point in time. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't. She plays the 5 in the other corner.
Because I didn't know no better.
And then she played a 5 in the corner and came up and had something funky on the 6. I don't remember exactly what happened there. So Kira tried to combo the 6 into the 10 and left the 6 hanging out. She missed the 10 altogether, left the 6 hanging out, and there was a 6-10 combination. And where the cue bar was, that was, what she had. So she combos the 10 in to get position on the 6 because she felt like she had to run out the rest of the balls. And when Kira said, so when Kira said, started breaking down, Angelique was like, what are you doing? And you want to continue with the rest?
Oh, and then I just looked at her. I was like, I'm not done. Like, why? I made the shot. I'm going to hit the 6 in. Why are you taking your pool stick apart? And she goes, oh, you won. Wait, what? I did what? No, there's still balls on the table.
Well, see, the funny thing is when she didn't combo that 10 in with the 5, Cindy Doty comes over to me. Miss Cindy Doty, right? Comes over to me and she goes, do you see what your daughter just did not do? I said, you mean take the cue ball and combo that 10 in? And she goes, yes, you need to talk to her about that. I was like, I kind of think I forgot to tell her that.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Jeez. Could have won that round a whole lot sooner. Yeah, and then I had fun.
Yeah.
Every time I saw combos, I tried to make them with the 10. Mm, 10 in the corner.
Well, in my defense, I didn't want to cram your head too full of stuff.
I mean, that's kind of an important rule to know. She takes another one down, Mom?
No, I didn't cost her the tournament in the first round because Angelique actually beat Kira. She just
I did. But
beat her hill.
But hold on, wait, pause, wait. Listen, Linda's.
Have you seen that video with the little boy and Linda? Yeah. Okay.
He's my favorite. Anyway, see, what had happened was I am into psychology, and I know that pool can sometimes be a head game, and I saw Kira get a little frustrated with herself, and so I made her play herself. That's how I won. It wasn't really because I was good or playing well or any of that business. I just made her play herself. I played lots of safeties. Lots.
That's one thing I did teach her because I taught her how to play the night before. I'd never played 10 ball before, so we played a couple of games, and I said, okay, this is the deal. If you can't make a ball, then hide the cue ball. That's it. Hide the cue ball.
I'm a fast
And
learner.
she took it seriously.
The phrase for that is they say, if you can't see it, D it.
Yeah.
And by you playing defenses, you didn't make her play herself. You played your game. So be proud of yourself for that.
Yeah.
You are a good player because you are able to see the defenses. You know how many players do not see defenses at all?
No.
A lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot of players that won't play defenses because they don't think it's a good part of the game. But the bottom line is you took that part to heart. So, yeah, you made her work hard. Mm-hmm. But she wasn't really playing herself. I mean, you kind of took her out of her game. But you did what you were supposed to do to win.
Okay, fine.
Own it.
I guess. But you know what? I think that you kind of did me a favor in the beginning when you announced to everybody that I was a 2. Thanks, Mom.
I said she probably is about a 2.
To everybody.
I did that in the players' meeting. But my point is for all the rest of the ladies to know we had a lot of newbies there, and Angelique was the one I knew and knew her skill level. So it was like, you guys be nice. We got a lot of newbies here, and including Angelique, who is helping with stream, but she doesn't know how to play,
No, I really didn't.
and so she's going to have questions.
That's right, Chris Lehman. offense wins games, defense
Defense.
wins championships. That's the truth.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Ladies
use
are
that.
taking, oh heck yeah.
Let me take a picture of that, matter of fact, so I could tell my son that.
Ladies are
Offense
taking a
wins
break right
games.
now.
Defense wins championships. Okay.
I don't know if you want
okay,
to.
Okay.
I'm not going to press it.
I
Huge
like this
shout
one. I
out to
wanted
the
this.
sponsors.
Yeah. So let's start with Jam Up Apparel, who sponsors our trivia challenge, and then Billiard Shopping Network and Bad Boys Billiards Productions. Thank you so much. Check them out at billiardshoppingnetwork.com or badboysbp.com. And then we've got, who do we have? Oh, 15th Street Grill, home of 10 7-foot diamonds and 4 9-foot diamonds. Great room here in Auburn. And Julie Lang at the Cascade team, home of the 1% listing fee. Check her out at julielang.com. And then we got Players Club Limited, Chris and Ford and Rose and Dave, a local BCA league up in Seattle. And then Jam Up Apparel sponsors our trivia challenge. Thank you to our sponsors. That's how our stream is free. So do me a favor and go check out their website. Send them a message saying we appreciate you sponsoring our free stream.
I need some clothes. Mom.
Mama needs to buy clothes for her daughter.
Hey, jam up. This is the shout out. My mom's going to buy me some clothes.
I guess I'm going shopping soon.
Yay.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Can we make them custom?
You know
As a
what?
matter of fact, you can.
You know
Especially
what?
if your name is French.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe my French name will come in handy.
How much do you regret having us on here?
I was oh, okay. I was a little concerned at first, thinking, okay, they don't know each other and I'm throwing them together. And I had no idea. I was hoping that you guys would kind of hit it off because you guys are about the same age, I think.
Don't say the age. We already went over that.
But I'm thinking, okay, so they have that much in common. They have the same age, kind of, and same kind of. I don't know. Not really personality. I wouldn't say that so much as humor, kind of thing, and.
Well, you know me. I make friends everywhere I go, Mom.
I know. Let's switch over to this. Cindy just broke. Ford is doing. Now you'll notice in the finals that Chris and Ford actually do the racking for the girls.
Welcome Kathy Stanley and Joe Woodward to the Facebook chat room. Kathy Stanley was here earlier.
Yes, she was. She was one of my opponents yesterday. Good friend. She's played on my APA team for a few years.
Val Anderson.
Hi, Val. How you doing?
Smooches. Face man. Ford is the man. Oh, he's like the Rico Suave of the pool world up in the PNW.
Everybody knows who Ford is.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't know,
Now you know.
you better ask somebody.
You gonna learn today.
Ford and Chris are great tournament directors. They have been doing this for a good chunk of time out here.
Yeah. Yeah, Ford and Chris too. They've done WPPA events. Chris actually does the NWPA tournaments as well.
Josh Anderson, anyone else having issues with watching stream on Facebook? Yes, it seems to be the general consensus that Facebook tends to either pause, freeze, or kick people out of the stream. And in that event, I've been kind of redirecting people to head on over to the YouTube.
You know, it's really funny because we've had it up on Facebook and
I think a lot of people might be watching it on their mobile devices.
yeah, it could be. Could be.
Because when I was on mobile, it was kicking me out. When I'm on the computer, it doesn't kick me out as bad.
I'm going to get rid of this. I just want to make sure everything's off.
All right, Cindy is up here, and I feel as though, what is it? I'm going to switch over to the other.
She's got it handled.
Heck yeah.
She can push the button.
Camera woman over here.
She's on the 3. Okay, yeah. There's going to be a 3-9 combo. She's going to hit this with enough soft speed, in my opinion, to just basically leave the 3 there. Oh.
Yeah, comes back out.
Maybe she just wanted that to follow in along with it based on where she has left herself.
Maybe she thought it was going to go. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter because it's still there and it's still a sitting duck.
Hey, I was playing with that.
You keep pulling my headphones, and my head keeps going towards you.
Well, it's because I don't want it wrapped around my foot.
Okay. I'm not on a leash, lady.
Oh, yeah?
You keep pulling me like I'm a dog.
It's an invisible leash. Trust me. You're still on that leash.
So did you say hi to Eddie while you were here?
No, not yet.
Okay.
He's
Hi,
across the
Eddie
way.
from afar. Hi. He's not even paying attention.
He's a cool dude.
He is. He's fun to play with.
Mm-hmm.
She took a lesson from him.
You mean she played for a while?
She played for a while. He's her coach.
Yeah.
He's her coach. So how's that?
Listen, Linda. Now I'm going to call you Linda.
I have to tell him. Eddie, guess what? Yeah, you're coaching.
You've been her coach for a while.
Guys are just throwing shots today. I did not come ready. I'm not prepared. I had too much Patron last night.
You know what?
What?
It's not my job to make sure you're prepared.
Oh. Life lesson number 517 that's been handed out to her during this stream.
This is horrible. Dad, are you still on here? Are you hearing this abuse?
Life lessons are not abuse. Well, they may hurt, but they're not necessarily abuse.
Truth hurts.
Hold on. What does Rafiki say?
Oh, you passed.
The past can hurt.
Yes.
You can either run from it or learn
Learn
from it.
I love that movie.
Oh, I am so stoked. I am so excited for the, they call it a live
Aladdin?
remake, but it's more so like the CG version with
Of-
real
of-
actors of Lion King.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Aladdin one with Will
Beyonce
Smith.
is going to be Nala? What?
Who is?
Beyonce.
Really?
In Aladdin, I have yet to take my little girl to go see that, but she's got this adorable Aladdin dress outfit from my best friend Michelle, and I'm gonna dress her up. I'm gonna exploit her. I'm gonna dress her up and have her go to the movie like that. Only because I wish I had the balls to do it.
Why don't you?
Because they're in the trunk of my car.
Why are you holding on to her balls?
Because they're the prize
Oh, goodness.
for the giveaway, for the social media giveaway.
Girl, just dress up and go. I'm telling you. Just going to make this in the corner pocket. Nice.
Beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Slow down, Nelly.
Chill.
All
Chill.
right.
So,
That makes it 7-1, right? No?
I have it as 6.
6-1? Yep, 6-1.
So me and my oldest son, he's like my best friend. Well, I take all my kids, but we go to like Walmart. We make forts in the toilet paper, and then we record people's reactions to us hanging out in there. It's fun. You're laughing. I'm serious.
Wait, you make forts out of the toilet paper packages?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like you actually take toilet paper out.
Oh no.
Oh,
We're
my
not.
girl.
Nothing that I can go to jail for. Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, as long as you pay for it, I'm sure you're okay.
Yeah, they probably still won't like
They
it.
might frown upon it, but who cares
Right,
about
right.
frowns?
I mean, we even got caught one day because we took the little totes and we
Mm-hmm.
were pushing each other. Well, I was inside the tote and my kids were pushing me and my friend down the aisles. We were racing. And this little lady catches us, little Asian lady, super cute, so sweet. She catches us and she goes, "Why don't you go get the skateboards, put them underneath, you'll go faster."
Oh my goodness.
So she went and got a skateboards.
Oh my
We
goodness.
put them underneath the totes and started racing up and down the aisles.
She's my spirit animal.
Right. I was like, I love you. You are my favorite Walmart employee ever. Ever. Yes, that's what we do. So I'm telling you,
Skateboards
just,
underneath the totes. Oh my gosh, I can't.
it was so much fun.
Michaela, can you hurry up and grow up so you can push me around Walmart?
And you know those big, huge heads, like the monkeys and the cartoon characters, just the big heads. Mm-hmm. So me and my son put them on, and then my son ran down the hall, or the aisleway, excuse me, the aisleway, and he jumped into the box that had all the heads, and then he got stuck. Oh, it was hilarious. And then we played Floor's Lava inside Walmart,
Wow.
and they like jump up on the shelves and hide.
Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that Walmart doubled as like a gymnasium.
I
It's
didn't
so
know
much fun.
either, and I'm not quite sure I taught her how to behave this way in public.
Everybody laughs at us. They think we're hilarious. I told you we're starting a YouTube channel, Mom. This is what we're doing.
I think you guys are nuts. You're going to get arrested.
No, just kicked out, maybe.
Well,
okay.
this is the 12th Walmart we've been in today. Maybe we'll get this film done. Anyway, back to the match.
I'm telling you, Mom, it's
Suzanne
amazing.
is up here, and she's definitely going to be able to pocket that one ball in the. It would be. Let me see if I can say this right. The upper left corner.
Yes.
Oh, hey. All right. I'm learning.
That makes two of us.
Because facing us is the head of the table.
Uh-huh.
Oh, those.
Gosh, and look at that. Just like you said, there's just a vortex sucking the balls in. No distinction between whether it's the cue ball or a ball. A regular ball.
Object ball.
An object ball. See, I told you. Don't feed the animals. I eat and I can't think.
Mom, that's why they have those signs.
Yes, don't feed the animals.
Don't feed the animals. Then
Yeah.
They don't work right.
Okay. One in the corner.
One in the corner.
And then there'll be a combo.
2-7 combo.
Either that, or if she can bring it back, she'll have the two in the same pocket, same corner pocket.
She's going to take a combination.
Combo. It's too easy not to, as far as the 7 being right in the pocket. Trick is to make sure that you hit that 2 square into that 7, only because you want to either have that 2 follow in with it or have it stop right in front of that pocket also. I want it to stop.
I want it to stop too, because I want to get better position on
Just like
the
that.
3.
Nice.
Yep, just like that. That way you can still, do your cueing and get your cue ball all over to where you need it to be for the 3. AKA, leave yourself for the 3.
Now, it doesn't go past the 6 into the corner, so you have to play into the side pocket. So,
Either side.
do you come down? She's drawing this back off the rail, so she's going to come across.
Oh, watch out for that.
Oh,
So close.
Now, does it go into the corner from there?
well, let's look at this other
Because
view.
she drew that back.
I think it
I
does.
think it does too. She drew that back as if she were planning that. Maybe not planning to hit it into the point.
It's a little scary. Get your heart racing a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it goes.
Nice, nice.
So she cut the 6 in the corner and then come back off the side rail and back out for the 8 in the other corner down there. And then she's got a good jaw stroke, so she might. What? Am I pushing your buttons?
Yes.
Okay.
Get off my buttons.
I'm like, would I be too much of a fangirl if I asked Cindy to autograph me?
No.
I'm totally going to get her to do that. She'll probably look at me and think, what the heck? You're so crazy.
You know, it'd be funny if you were like, can you please autograph me right here?
Oh, no, that's what I was planning
I'll
on doing.
never wash it off.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
She would laugh. She'd probably do it.
I think she would too. I love her.
I'm gonna record it if it
Okay.
happens. Okay.
Who's got a Sharpie?
I bet you I
Actually,
can find one.
Who's got a tattoo gun?
All right, Suzanne's got the 6 in the corner pocket.
I've tattooed people before, so if she draws it on you, I'll tattoo it.
Don't do it.
My goodness. All right.
Suzanne's laughing. She's like, okay, this is not exactly what I wanted.
Now she can go ahead and cut the 8-ball and let that cue ball drift over.
Yeah,
Tough though, because
she's got to be careful of that side pocket.
that side pocket has not been very nice.
Get off my buttons. Listen, Linda. I already warned you once. Next time I'm biting fingers.
I think that's parent abuse or something. She's putting follow on it, so hopefully.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where'd you get parent
Oh
abuse?
no, she just lands right on it though, or right on top of it.
That's not pretty.
Okay,
mean,
so
cut
if
on
you were
top or
aggressive,
below.
you could try to bank it back into the corner. And that's what she's going to do. I'm not that aggressive. Well, that's not really true. That's not
am.
really true. Sometimes I am.
But that's why you don't want to be too aggressive, because now you leave your opponent a relatively.
Nice cut into the corner pocket.
Just have to be careful with this, because the way you get it back over to the 10-ball is
You have 2 choices. You can draw off the rail and draw it down,
I'm drawing
or you can follow it around and put a little inside in it.
inside. Yep.
Yep, inside English. Come off the rails and come back down. If you draw it, you come down on the side that
Where she's
Cindy
at.
is. Yeah. If you use the inside English, then you come around the rails. Then you're going to come down the other side.
Just like that. But she's a little more pizzazz on there.
Well, I think she's pretty
go,
good.
Go, go, go. Okay, she's good.
I have been working with the inside English a lot, and I've come to almost be friends with it.
Almost.
I love it. I love
Almost.
it. I
There's-
have learned so many new shots because of just the inside English follow.
It just takes a little while to get used to because you're not hitting where you think you're hitting.
Nope. And the ball, your cue ball, is not making contact with the rails where you think it would. And then the action that you get off of each contact point is just
Yeah.
money. It's money.
Yeah, and you can use it either to get more action or to kill it,
Yep.
depending on what you're doing. And so, up, and she is going to take a break. So I think we're going to take a break for a minute, and we will be back in just a couple minutes.
And while we are taking a break, I'm going to leave this on up here for you folks to take a look at. We'll be back as well.
All right, and we're back.
Diamond, it is not done yet. It is a race to 9. There was just a little short break.
The ladies decided they needed a break. Cindy Sleva is up 7-1 over Suzanne Smith.
Susan, yes, you only get 1 break each, typically.
But there's nothing saying that if your opponent takes a break that you can't leave the table too. So she combos the 4 in. Now she's got the 2. She needs to come out to the middle of the table.
No, not allowed. I said no, not allowed.
That's all right. Well, I said something silly anyway. Cindy's got a clear shot on that 3 to pocket it in. Then setting herself up for... Oh, yeah, the 5. Look at that. That was some pro speed right there. Say something. I'm joined by Angelique. Oh. Oh, man. Chris Lehman, you know what? Cindy is definitely the favorite to win at this point, only because she has a race to 2, whereas Suzanne has a race to 8. Albeit an alternating break format. It appears as though Cindy has the table down pat, has the speed, her shots, everything's been going her way. Nicole Denisi says, Cindy was my pick. I've seen her come through too many B-sides. That's that fight I'm talking about. That's that heart.
That heart, that love, when you really want the win.
She gives herself an opportunity here to go ahead and back cut this 7. It's going. I'm pretty sure she's going to hit this with some draw.
What?
Brittany Bryant just won the women's event in back-to-back years. Very nice. Look at that.
That's a nice setup on that 9. Even though I don't know what I'm talking about.
Will you change the camera angle again? From here, I'd have to venture that she's going to hit the rail first into the 9, send the cue ball. Oh, she's going to draw, so she's going to draw off the rail, basically bringing the cue ball back to where she is.
Nice.
Who needs perfect shape when you can just make the ball from anywhere, right?
Right?
What happened to that?
Nice.
Very nicely done.
Cindy has another one.
All right, so Cindy's on the hill. Did she just say sorry for winning that game?
I don't know. I didn't hear.
I don't know what happened, but oh well.
What are you trying to fix?
The little thing that, had our names. And that is Chris Rogers. Shout out to Chris Rogers and the Players Club Limited. They have been providing fantastic tournament direction for the NWPA stops. I believe that the NWPA also is part of the NAPT, and there is an NAPT stop in Sacramento.
Yes, in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, in a couple weeks. And Chris Rogers is for sure guaranteed going to be there doing the tournament direction out there. Ford's going to be there. Maybe. It's a big maybe.
I'm free if anybody wants to take me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, I know. Both of these ladies are monsters. Cindy Sleva and Suzanne Smith, they are both just incredible. It's been very much a pleasure to watch them play.
They've both been on fire today.
Mickey Small, I'm just now reading your comment, so that's where that came from. Watching Cindy play is like pool. Even if she's not playing her best, it's still like 70s.
I love the sound effects.
And that's very much true. You just feel satisfied.
She said you just feel satisfied. Wow. Well, alrighty then. See, I hate bank shots. Hate.
Look at that. That was dirty. She left Suzanne in a tough spot here. But
So as a pool player, what would you do?
I'd have to one rail kick this. I mean, actually, you know what? I could go two rail. I could go two rail, hit that three ball, send that three ball down to the other end with a one rail over, basically leaving it towards the end of this other side here. I wish I could show you guys what I'm talking about, but I can't, not right now. Let's see. She's gonna opt for one rail, I believe. And I believe that was a good hit. I like the two rail kick option better, only because there's more control of where that three is going and a little more control for where the cue ball is going. See, that wasn't nice and gentle, just like the
Can she see the three from there?
No.
I was gonna say, I
No.
don't think it's a.
She's going to have a one rail kick, but that one rail kick, you can measure it out and actually pocket it. So going along with what Joy said about Suzanne earlier, her being able to see the line, not only see the line, but also see how to pocket the ball in those situations. But now what has happened is the table has been broken up a bit,
Right.
and Cindy's got control of the table now with a doable run out. There's not a whole lot of problems that I see. She got a little steeper than she wanted to for that 6. Well, wait, just kidding. She's on 4.
I was gonna say, I know I'm not that good of a pool player, but I could have sworn the 4 is still right there.
I think I need more Red Bull.
I think you need it down somewhere that. Oh, it's almost gone. Never
Yeah,
mind.
see, that's what I'm saying. I need more. I need more brain juice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's what New Kids on the Block will do to you.
Right? uh, 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 uh.
Oh, 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 oh.
The right stuff. Oh my gosh,
Cindy
and towards
seems
the
to
end.
have it
Okay,
today.
good. Oh yeah. She has got everything just super, super good.
She got all the right stuff.
My
were you
kind of
gonna
girl. There's another title.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I'll tell you when we're off air.
Okay.
The crowd was very diverse, and I will just say terms such as osteoporosis and not taking our glucosamine and other stuff was brought up because all of us are about the same
What?
age. Because, we're all about the same age. And there was a comment made by Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh.
He's like, okay, we're up. Anyone out there in the chat room going to be here for next weekend's 11th Annual 8-Ball Championship, the team event? Raise your emoji hands.
WPA is sanctioned by the NAPT.
Huh?
The NWPA is sanctioned by the NAPT.
Yeah, so the NWPA is sanctioned by the NAPT.
It's one of the NAPT's
Dad, Mom just corrected you. I showed her your text message. So, just so everybody knows, my mom just schooled my dad behind the scenes.
I'm sure it's not the first time.
So, my dad asked me to check with my mom about the NWPA and their affiliation with the NAPT. And my mom said, what was that again?
The NWPA is sanctioned,
NWPA is sanctioned by the NAPT.
much like how the WBCA is sanctioned by the BCAPL.
A whole bunch of stuff that I don't understand yet, but it's okay. I'll learn. I'm
You down
going to
with
learn today.
ABC, BBD.
We
All
are
the
so
acronyms.
dating ourselves right
It's
now.
all good. I don't
just saying.
mind. And like, we still look like we are so much younger, so whatever.
I know that's right, girl. They got got carded last night, and they were like, "You don't look a day over 21." I was like, "Stop." Thanks. Then I got called a MILF by my son's friend, and I was like, "Oh God. Oh no. I don't know what to do about that." You didn't just hear what I said. One of Nehemiah's friends called me a MILF. I was like, I don't know how to feel.
Gross.
Great. Oh Lord. Cindy is just doing work.
She might have left herself kind of a rough cut on the 8 because, again, you want to send the cue ball basically back towards this area.
Right.
She didn't want to be that sharp on it.
But what if she tries to leave the 8 ball over here? It takes that.
I don't think she's taking a safety at this point, but you may be right.
Because if she cuts it, leaves the cue ball over here, makes the ball in the corner, and then she sets herself up for long or in the side.
The trick is you want to know where the tangent line is. So where the cue ball is going to strike on that 8, you create a 90-degree angle, and that's where you'll know the ball is going to go. So for there, the ball is going to more than likely head right here if she tries to make it. Yeah. And it sends it. Oh, and she got it just right. Man, this woman,
Jeez.
I bow down to her.
That's why she's your woman crush, huh?
But when you send the cue ball that crazy, now if it were me, I'd send it crazy and it would scratch. It would go right into that corner where it was close by, because that's just me.
See now, corner and leave the cue ball somewhere right here to get in the side.
Remember the line. Remember the line
you're
on
right.
where
You're right.
when it goes in here, you want to know where that ball is supposed to hit, and you create the tangent line.
See,
Or
now you're doing the.
the aiming, systems
See?
and stuff.
I don't understand.
Beautiful. And you know what? This is going to be what wins this match for her here. Everybody don't breathe. Hold your breath. All right, congratulations to Cindy Sleva. This is the 2019 NWPA Tour Stop number 3 champion. And she has her entry paid over to the Desert, is it the Desert Shootout? At Griff's, yes. Congratulations very much. And Adrienne is live.
Hi. So thank you everyone for joining us. Congratulations to Cindy Sleva and Suzanne Smith for taking second place. I want to thank 15th Street Girl for hosting this event. This was absolutely amazing. Definitely, if you're in Auburn, Washington, please stop by and say hi and check it out. And great food, great tables, an awesome venue. Also want to thank Chris and Ford for doing all the hard work they do with the NWPA and running the tournaments and stuff. And Kira and Stephanie, Kira North and Stephanie Hefner and Nicole Donacy, who are working behind the scenes and sharing everything on Facebook and websites and all that kind of stuff. So that's a big deal for the NWPA. It's an all-volunteer organization, so their hard work is really appreciated. I also want to put a big shout out to Angelique and Sophia and Joyce, who all stepped in. You know, Angelique and Sophia are going to kind of be regulars from now on. So want to thank them for stepping in and helping me out because I really appreciate it. This is really hard to do by yourself.
Of
Stuck with us now.
And then
Just remember.
You asked for this.
Right.
yeah. So, and Joyce Robbins for sitting in, and Kira North and Nicole Donacy for sitting in. They sat in yesterday. And am I missing anybody who commentated?
I wasn't here for yesterday, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure who sat
I'm,
in
I'm
for
just
the
trying
evening.
to. No, I think that was it. But also want to thank our sponsors, Players Club Limited, Billiard Shopping Network. Check them out at billiardshoppingnetwork.net. .com. And then Bad Boys Billiards Productions, Bad Boys Billiards BP.com.
Jam Up Apparel, where my mom's going to go shopping.
Yeah, Jam Up Apparel
Soon.
for sponsoring our trivia challenge. We will continue over our trivia challenge until next week. So we'll have more trivia questions, and we'll draw for that Jam Up Apparel T-shirt. Next week, we are going to be doing the 11th annual Team 8-Ball Championships with $1,000 added from here, 15th Street Grill in Auburn. That broadcast will start about 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and then we're going to be drawing for those prizes, the Hyperion TV ball set, along with some Rail2Rail gear and stuff. So make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like or follow our Instagram at Rail2Rail TV, and then go on our Facebook page, and underneath the flyer for this contest, tag 2 friends in the comments. That drawing is going to be held on June 9th, just before the annual team championship finals. So check that out. And then last but not least, make sure you go see Julie Lang from the Cascade team, home in the 1% listing. You can find her at julielang.com, or you can give her a call at 425-205. Put that up real quick.
Which one?
Oh,
That?
no.
Oh, wait.
This one? Here.
Oh, I did, right?
Okay. I can't read it. But anyway, julielang.com.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't have my glasses on and it's too far away. So, yeah, check her out for all your real estate needs. And thank her for sponsoring us, and all of our sponsors for sponsoring us, so that we can keep this stream free and live and continue to bring you all kinds of pool tournaments and things. So thank you very much. I want to thank Ryan and Mike from the 15th Street, and we will see you next weekend.
Bye, everybody. Come visit us.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Rail2Rail.tv.
Ouch.